hit that like button. Go ahead, rate the episode. Give me another drink, and we're gonna go ahead and jump on in this episode 1, season 3 goes. Oh my goodness, we back. Let me know what you think. Hey, they done got up in the game quickly, didn't they? They elevated from the bottom to the top real quick. Man, you remember everybody was saying, is it a dream? Did Tariq really stab somebody? I don't know where the hell Lil Mo came from. Lil Mo came out there singing. I'm like, when they said Lil Mo, I thought they were talking about me. I'm looking like, hey, Lil Mo. They don't nobody talking Lil Mo no more. I'm Big Mo now. I ain't a kid no more. I don't know. There's a lot of people saying Lauren is alive, man. Go ahead and hit the poll, because what I just seen, I don't know if she's alive or if she dead or not. Is she alive or is she dead? Because Detective Whitman said she dead. Jenny said she dead. But then we see, I don't know, that's a clone. That's a clone in there. That is a clone in there. They told us she was dead. Is she alive? Is she dead? She said, how long I gotta pretend? What are we doing? Is it a dream? We don't know. What are we doing? I got Effie on the lie counter twice. Effie on the lie counter. Davis, he's up 5.5 M right now. Now, I'm just saying 5.5 M. I know it's an auction, so you'd probably get like 5, but 5.5 million for sacks. I mean, not for sacks, but for Davis, and 2 lies on Effie. I'm already getting the names mixed up. So we got 5.5. We need to write that down. And we got 2 lies. One of the lies was when she was talking to Tariq. She didn't tell Tariq that she had talked to Kane about knowing about the new connect. You see what I'm saying? She was lying about all that. And we're going to do a little deep dive tomorrow on the first lie that she told. Lauren is the legit CI, but we knew that. Lauren's been wearing a wire. And guess what? We ain't never seen no paperwork. We just know that Lauren was wearing a wire. See, you don't need paperwork to know that people is telling. But this is exactly what we expected. We expected Kane and Brayden to do some silly shit together. Tariq is always going to put them in a situation that it's like, come on, Tariq, really? Really, Tariq? You killed this nigga Bash? We said that Ring was going to come back and bite him. So it came full circle. Noma was the fiance to Mecca, who was trying to get Monet.
No, I think she purdy.
Effie might be the CI. Lauren might be the CI. Well, Lauren is the CI. Effie might be a part of all of this. I will say one part that got to me that I was kind of iffy on was the first encounter with Noma. All right, they showed us that Noma's a badass. I get it. That's cool. We get that. But the going in there and dropping them and making them all talk in unison, Kane saying one thing, they need someone that can move it. Brayden's talking about we could do it better than Mecca. I'm like, nigga, y'all not talking like this. Brayden was just scared to go in there and murk Bash. Now he in here talking to Noma, talking about we good. So for me, that was a little far-fetched. I was like, all right. But I mean, it goes along with the story. It's cool. I like Kane. Kane is exactly what I was expecting from Kane. I want to see him boss up a little bit. I definitely want to see him boss up a little bit. What did y'all think about Kane, real quick? When Kane had the party at the house, you know what I'm saying? We kicking it. All kinds of people over here. They had a plug named Kai. Now, Kai was sitting at the table like this was his spot. And they talking about doing a drug deal just in front of all these random ass people. They got the stripper in there. Everybody's listening to all of this. When we just seen last season, Mecca told us, put your phone away. Don't talk about your business in front of people. Everything they learned from Mecca, out the window. Out the window. In one, out the window. What up, Queen? Kane is tripping. This party having, like, who the hell is Kai? Who the hell is Kai? These fools came in here. They having a meeting. He talking about, I don't see no other connects in here, no other suppliers. Nigga, you ain't no supplier. We didn't know nothing about you in season 1. Kane was out in the streets doing more than you, so we never heard from you. What made them think they was going to be able to get some work from Kai? Course Correct is on the news. Everybody knows Course Correct. Who the fuck is Kai? This nigga Kai talking about, I don't see no connecting here. This nigga said, look, I'm going to give y'all the work, and you got to give me 60% off everything you make. 60%? How about I just pay you up front? If I get it for 100, I only get to keep 40 out of it. Nigga, I might as well pay you 140 up front and let me keep everything on the back end so I could break it down a little bit, make me a little bit extra money. Nigga, fucking 60%? You tripping. 60%? But that was on Kane, y'all. That whole business ordeal, I won't even call that business. That bullshit that Kane pulled, that's on him, man. Then the plan with him and Brayden. What did y'all think about the plan? Him and Brayden going through the service elevator, going up top, and everybody just kill Bash. Then everybody going in on Effie. I told you. What did we say we was gonna call Effie this year? Leffie, because she always lying. She always lying. Leffie, that's what we call her. Look at that. January 1st, 2023. We said we're gonna call her Leffie. Yeah, we got the Davis money count. January 21st, we said we were gonna call her Leffie, and all we do is see her lie, cheat, steal, kill. Damn, everybody went from Effie was holding it down last year to Effie telling. How Lauren's still alive? Who was the last person to see Lauren? Was it Brayden? No, Brayden had her, and then Effie took her. Now, Leffie, she been kicking it with Tariq for 3 months. School was started, but she ain't gonna go to the school. We find out that Lauren is still alive. She told Kane that Lauren was on the wearing a wire. Now Kane's trying to go behind Tariq's back to get her in the game, not knowing that she telling. She working with the boys. Noma had Mecca on the team, so that means Blanca has to know who who Noma is because he was snitching on people. I was like, damn, there's a lot of shit going on right now. So Noma knew that Mecca was a snitch. Mecca had to report to Blanca. Blanca knows that Tariq was at Mecca's house. Kane is living at Mecca's house. Kane is trying to talk to Effie. Effie dropped Lauren off to somebody. Lauren is talking to the law. I said, God damn. It's a lot of telling going on here. We got the DEA, we got the DA, we got the NYPD. I'm like, God damn. Jenny said, you know what? Fuck all this local shit. Hey, you got some clout? How about we start a RICO on these niggas? She didn't say let's individually. She said let's fucking start a RICO on these niggas. Fuck it. And now everybody's connected to some. Oh Lord. I thought the cast told us last week that there wasn't gonna be no snitching this season, but we opened up the first episode with all kinds of telling. Everybody's involved with the snitch. Dante was out here telling so much. Dante told so much he got to live a regular life and had a side thing on the side. This nigga was telling so much he had a $5 million diamond ring in his safe chilling that he was gonna get to his side bitch. Pardon my French. Nigga. Noma's the baddest motherfucker on the planet right now. She was sleeping with a snitch the whole time. Zeke a rat because his daddy was a rat. He dead. Dog, it's so much shit going on right now. Then, if we take it even further, Jenny, who talking about setting up the RICO to bust these niggas up, she fucking with Sax, who trying to get information from Sax to lock this nigga Davis up, to connect this nigga Davis and his activities to Tariq. And that Sax case, and Sax ain't even a fucking law enforcement. Sax is, that's his man's. I said, damn, there's a lot of nigga telling here. Now Davis got to watch his back because Davis put the damn ring up for auction. Now no one's going to trace that back to Davis. Davis is helping Monet with the motherfucking Zeke murder, but the Zeke murder is tied to goddamn Lorenzo. Lorenzo's helping Diana, who's in the school now, that's about to be moving dope because she got to hustle a little bit on the side, which leads to her brother being on campus because he's staying in Everett's room still when he's supposed to be at the penthouse with Kane, who's getting linked up with Noma, who is the side chick of the biggest snitch. I said, God damn. They got us running around the fucking circle this year. Everybody is connected to a nigga telling. Fucking Lorenzo seen Tariq in there talking to Monet. He killed Zeke. They had Zeke's memorial. Little Mo was singing. I don't even know how Little Mo got there. That nigga Rashad Tate been telling on everybody. Rashad Tate talking about this, our friend Little Mo. Rashad Tate blackmailing the dean. Now he needs Tariq to figure out shit for his campaign. I said, yeah. And then we don't even know what the fuck Professor Bennett is doing. Bennett just looking good. And now we see Angela again. And we like, all right, Angela's dealing with Tate. Tate, you know, if Tate sees an attractive woman, Tate's about to talk to her. He tried to get at Milgram. Now he talking to Bennett. Bennett is over here talking to the class and trying to tell them how it is in the real world. But then we got Prasandra back there. She in the class. Diana's in the class now also. But guess what? Effie's in the class when she just said she wasn't going to go to school this year. But since it started, they got to keep a distance. But she in class. And Effie, she don't like snitches. She don't like no one else. She just want to move some dough, but she's working with the law because somehow Lauren is still alive. When they told us last season that Lauren was in the wreck, this season they told Whitman that Lauren was dead, but Whitman went to Jenny and Jenny said that she was dead, but then Jenny went to go see Lauren. And then Lauren said, how long do I got to pretend when Lauren was telling last season? So she going to be telling this season. That's a lot of shit going on, man. I wouldn't want to be out here. Then we got to deal with Trace and his boys over on Wall Street. Uncle Lucas is cool. Uncle Lucas sounds like Uncle Mo. Now they doing dope over there. Then we got to worry about Kiki over there. Kiki looking good. Hey, how's it going? But She over at the Weston Holdings. She know that everybody doing dope. She got to be involved in something, or she gonna hold something over the head. Oh my God. Yeah, Lauren's parents don't even know that she's alive. Like, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? How is she up here just kicking it? Her parents, you gotta notify the parents. Come on, man. What y'all think? Was it too early for them to get into it with Noma, or did y'all like how that whole situation happened? They're using Lauren to get to Tariq. That's going to hurt Tariq bad. He really loves Lauren. Hey, yeah, they definitely going to use Lauren. But do you think that Lauren's going to actually tell? Because right now they don't have any information. Right now they haven't told us that they got any information on Tariq as far as what they doing. Yeah, they wore that wire, but what information could Lauren tell? Eric, that's the only thing I could say. Trying to flip Tariq to give us some information because they don't have nothing on him. Well, Effie does. Effie knows about the drugs. Dark. For what we know right now, from what we've seen, Effie turned Lauren over to the law. So unless she's undercover, she's got to be an informant. You just don't turn somebody over to the law. Mm-hmm. But that's why I was saying that clip where they showed that Lauren is alive, man, it didn't change nothing. It didn't change nothing. Nah, hey, Lauren's alive, y'all. What we gonna do? We still got to move that dope. Whether Lauren was alive or dead, think about it right now. At this moment, whether Lauren is alive or dead, they still have to move all of that work for Noma. It don't matter if Lauren's alive, telling on them. They still got to move dope. You know what I mean? So Lauren being alive or dead don't change nothing. They still got to work. We just seen someone get their hand cut off for a $5.5 million ring that allegedly Dante was going to give to her. We don't know. Dante was going to get that to Monet, I think. CSTC 123. When you say you could tell Courtney was in there, you saying that's good or is that bad? It's a lot going on. When I was watching this episode, that's what I was thinking. I was just looking at everybody and how they connected. Let me ask you all this though. Are y'all living in Dante's penthouse after he was killed in there and after the feds raided? Or are you guys chilling in the penny? Who in the penthouse? That's what I want to know. Are you in the penthouse or no? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. If they told me I can go live in the penthouse, oh, I'm in the penthouse. I'm in the penthouse for sure. Especially if I was a kid like this age. Oh, I'm in there. But Monet was like, man, he had houses and cars. I ain't getting none of that. Hell no, you ain't getting none of that. That shit gone. But the penthouse, I would have told mom why we even selling it. Let me live in there, man. How much is it? Wait, let me see. Hey, in New York, do you have property tax? Is there a property tax at the end of the year in New York? Probably is. That shit probably expensive. Never mind. We selling it. We selling it, but I'm gonna keep this TV. I'm gonna keep the TV and take it to the crib. Oh, and in this little locker room over here, the little safe, I'm taking whatever guns are left. Oh yeah, this is definitely an episode I'm gonna watch again, especially when I go back to get the screenshots. I like it. Yeah, we know this is fictional. So when I like a little bit of realism because for the most part, the whole episode was real. It's just that Noma scene. I don't mind the cutting off the hand. That's cool. That's showing us, hey, she is, but you know what I'm saying? But them sitting there and they just in unison, they just finishing each other's sentences. Talking about, no, we work directly with Mecca. And then Kane talking about, yeah, I was right there with him. And then Brayden said, yeah, we can move it better than him. Like, a minute ago, you niggas was scared and wasn't saying that. Now y'all spilling the beans. Talk about, yeah, we got people in law enforcement, judges. Man, you better have my boy Tate working overtime. I don't know, man. It's just it's a good ass season already, man. That's one reason I wanted to watch this first, man, because all of it's gonna be new to us. Of course, I'm gonna go back watch BMF, but man, look what Power just did in this first episode. Look what Power just did in this first episode. Yeah, we all been hearing maybe Lauren's alive, maybe she not. If she is, now we got to figure out what the fuck is next. And that's why we here on this channel. I'm Mo.J. This is the first reaction, episode 1. Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3. I give it an 8. I give it an 8. Yeah. It's good. It's giving us the setup. We know that there was a 3-month jump, so we're at the beginning of the school year. Of course, tomorrow night when we do our deep dive, we're gonna be bringing up the calendar. We're gonna see what the average start date is in school. We'll see what the average start date of school is up in New York, so we could get a gist of the whole environment. We need to know what month we in. We need to know the day that they had this ceremony. So I'm gonna be looking to see if there's any flyers or anything. But since y'all wanted to know, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. You said stream the full episode. All right, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. I'll stream the whole thing. Hold on. You send $100 to the Cash App right now, or is $100 super chat? I'll turn it on right now. I'll turn it on right now. I can't slide you my stars account, brother. I ain't got it like that. If I could, I would. A stars, send me some, like, you know what I'm saying, some promo codes or something. I'll let your boy. Since you guys keep saying that Effie is the CI, I agree. How do you think it's gonna play out for her? Because think about it. All right, she's at the school now. She's in the classroom now. We got Diana in there, Brashandra's in there. We got the teacher assistant, the teacher's aide. What was his name? Salim. I think his name was Salim. If it's Salim, yeah, I think so. But Salim is from Kansas City. That game when he was sitting down in the bleachers trying to holler at Diana, that ain't Kansas City. That's the character in New York. That ain't Kansas City. His name used to be like PD Sensei. He used to rap and stuff. But with her being in the class, Kane trying to get at her, her and Brayden having a secret together, even though it looks like Brayden's the only one that doesn't know. Or this whole time, have we been confused and Brayden knows that Lauren is still alive? Did anyone look at that theory that Brayden knew that Lauren was still alive? Or is she lying to Brayden also? You see what I'm saying? What if Brayden knows that Lauren is alive? And that's why she said we got to keep this secret away from Tariq. Yeah, Tate's on the show. All right, so y'all saying the secret is that she's still dead. I mean, that's what I was going with, but I always got to throw out an alternate theory just in case. Just in case, so we can say we touched that basis. Like, oh, we talked about it. We wasn't right, but we talked about it just in case. I like her character. I will say all of these kids are very educated, and all of them like, all right, so it was 300 students that were trying to get selected for the 25 seats. We got, let me see, we got 1, 2, I think 3 from the nautical studies. We got the new girl on campus. So what is Diana? Diana's a freshman? And Tariq a sophomore now? Ain't that right? Wasn't season 1 and 2? That was all in 1 year, right? 1 school year. So Tariq is a sophomore. Diana's a freshman. So all of them are in the class together. So all right, man. So I don't know, man. I can see her clashing with somebody in the class, probably Brusandra. We already know Effie gonna get upset because Effie been all in Tariq's face talking about, I'm here for you, Tariq. It's me. I'm here for you. Whole time she didn't drop Lauren off, but hey, she told us that Lauren was a snitch. She wore a wire. So she just gave her back to the police. You got to go back with your gun. That's all I'm looking at Effie for doing. But yeah, I'm seeing the Effie versus Diana, man. They're gonna get into it at one point. Effie gonna be thinking Diana trying to get at Tariq. Diana gonna be messing with the TA. And Effie just gonna be in the middle of all of this, just wilding out, lying. Leffie. No, I thought second season, Diana didn't go to school. Remember, Pops came home. Poppy came home with the damn thing talking about, I want you to go to St. John's. She's like, I don't want to go there. Remember, she didn't go to school. She turned down St. John's last year, didn't she? I don't remember her going to school because she was still fucking with Tariq. She did go to St. John's. I ain't remember that. I remember he came in the kitchen. She was like, St. John's, I want to go to Stansfield. He's like, I don't want you to go there.
I knew you was gonna let that nigga hit. Tariq, we raised you better than that, Diana.
Yeah, canonical studies. My bad. I called it nautical studies. Shit, they was out on the sea last season, wasn't they? It was a rough ride on that ocean, nautical studies. Same thing. The niggas ain't learned nothing. This nigga Tariq was in court half the class. You know, I don't be remembering shit. But they all got selected. I wasn't even injured for that class. That class, they were like, hey, we only picking 25 out of 3. I wouldn't even put my name. I'm like, hey, don't even put my name on. I don't even want to get selected for that. 25 months of hell, nah. I'm good on that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I could have sworn she said she wasn't going to school. She didn't want to go to St. John's. But that just lets you know, man. I be forgetting shit. Because I could have sworn she said no. Maybe I was talking on the live saying she didn't want to go to St. John's. But for some reason in my head, I thought she said no. Y'all believe Diana set that whole thing up? Diana, first week, hey, school just started. It's the first week of school. She said, I want to do a memorial for my cousin Zeke. The school said, okay. And on top of that, I want to bring Tariq St. Patrick up there and have him give a speech. You talking about the boy that just got off a trial? Hell no. Hell no, we not about to let no nigga Tariq St. Patrick up here and do no talking. That nigga just got out of court, didn't he? Y'all letting Tariq up there to give a speech about Zeke? And do you think that Diana could pull that off by herself? Well, I won't say by herself. She had help, but hey, me and Tate, we might have to step out. You know what I'm saying? I'll take Angela off his arm because it looked like Tate. Man, that brother Tate, oof, that nigga be moving, bro. He be on it, man. When I tell you he be on it, he had one on his arm. Tate had a whole conversation before he even introduced Angela. He's like, oh, yeah. This, what's the name? He said, Harper, that you? Man, that's got to be in Tate's clause, man. Like in all his contract, he said, I gotta be able to get the ladies. I don't think he's gonna take a role if he can't get the ladies in it, man. I gotta be a smooth brother, man. I gotta be a smooth brother. And I want to wear a suit. I got to wear a suit. And I gotta be smooth. Tate is literally the same character in every movie almost. You know how they got The Rock playing all the superheroes? Tate is always that smooth brother every movie, man. You don't never watch a movie and Tate ain't smooth. Tate always smooth. If there's any character I could be, man, I'd be Tate, man. That's a cool ass character. He be doing his dirt too now. Tate will do his dirt. He'll set your ass up. But Tate is playing to win. You remember at one point Tate was depressed? Tate was in his brother's basement. I'm done, man. I can't take it no more. This nigga James St. Patrick's fucked me over. His brother said, man, get up off your ass and do something. This nigga Tate didn't bounce back. They had Tate looking like he was a junkie. This nigga Tate was still rich. This nigga was laying in his brother's basement. This nigga brother said, get up and do something. Like Tate still had money, but this nigga was acting like he was about to be a bum. And look where this nigga's at now. This nigga done blackmailed his way all the way up to running for what? Congress or Senate, some shit like that. Dog, this nigga is a hustler. Old dog was smooth. Old dog was smooth in Menace to Society. Old dog was smooth. You see, hey, at the end of Menace to Society, what happened? What happened? Only one nigga was shooting back. It was Tate. And guess who survived? Tate. That's a smooth criminal. This nigga had a tape on the block. Everybody seen him do it. Everybody knew he did it. Hell, the police had the tape. Didn't matter. He's still out here. Tate is going to be smooth in everything he's in. Now, I'll be Tate's assistant. I ain't going to lie to you. Well, Inkwell was different. He was young, man. He had that little afro. You know what I'm saying? He young. He learning the game. That was at one point he was learning the game. We all been there. But guess what? By the end of the episode, the end of the show, he had confidence. Yeah. He started off one way. He wasn't ready for it. But guess what? That was his summer. That was going into manhood. That's what the whole show was about. Now he on here. He told the dean, he said, look, for my next campaign, I'm going to get up there and say, the dean, they don't represent or protect the black young men over there at Stansfield. Oh, believe me, a man found innocent on the stand, discriminated against. The dean popped up and said, shit, Tariq, I'll find you somewhere to stay, man. But if you mess up one more time, Dean, I would have told the dean, shut your ass up, man. Get me a room. You just heard Tate. You just heard Tate tell you that during his campaign gonna be on your ass. Man, Tariq about to be up here wilding out. What y'all think about the Weston family as a whole? I mean, the mom, the sister, Of course, you got Trey's Uncle Lucas. I think I like Uncle Lucas. Well, nah. Uncle Lucas is a little too wild, and he be on that booger sugar. I was gonna say I like Uncle Lucas's character, but for some reason, I think Uncle Lucas be wilding, if you know what I'm talking about. So I don't know. I gotta wait to see Uncle Lucas's character throughout the whole season because he seemed like he might get on that shit and be wilding out. But hell no, Uncle Lucas. Love Jones, he was cool. Who did he have on his arm in Love Jones? Believe me, ain't none of us in this chat able to pull. Well, ain't none of us in this chat able to pull Nia alone. Guess who did? Guess who did? Y'all know his name. Say his name. What's his name? He did. His name was Tate. It ain't a movie out there that Tate wasn't a smooth brother. It ain't. Dead President, smooth as hell. He just lost it. But that's because of the war. They said ain't no black man supposed to be serving in no white man war. He was a little fucked up, but other than that, he was a smooth brother. Anthony. He's like, oh, what's up? You up early? She said, I know. My mom won't get home. She worked a double. He said, oh, yeah? She said, I got this itch. He said, shit, I'm on my way. He made it out the house without mama knowing that he left the house. Yeah, Tate was smooth. That's what you see what I'm saying? Tate was smooth. Uncle Lucas is about to join the other business. That's what I'm saying, man. Uncle Lucas seems like Brayden's gonna probably be coming to Uncle Lucas like, we need to do this, move this around. He gonna be connecting with people. But I can see either Uncle Lucas or Trace, one of those two are gonna be wild as fuck and get into them bricks or something. One of them has to mess it up. That's what I'm looking at with the Weston family. I don't think that they're gonna let Brayden get Kiki. I don't think they're gonna let Brayden get Kiki. He gonna shoot his shot, but she ain't gonna be feeling him like that. I don't think that she gonna be feeling him. I know he need one, but I don't think Kiki is. Kiki with us. Kiki ain't getting into this nonsense. She's legit. But then again, Kiki might be the biggest mover of all of them. She tell them not to do that work because she know they be on their ass. Who knows? But man, it's gonna be Trace's homeboys or Trace that go get into them bricks and they gonna tear it up, and we're gonna be looking like, damn. Mr. C said he wasn't smooth in Ashanti's Rain on Me video. Well, that's different. See that movie? I mean, movies and music videos, they two different lifestyles. You know what I mean? You can't really compare them. You can't really compare them. All right, so everybody's saying Brayden might get her. Okay, Brayden, you've been asking for a love interest. All right, don't fuck it up, man. Cause you already know they're gonna be on your head. They're gonna be well, you a white boy. They're gonna cut you some slack. They'll cut you some slack, nigga. If it was a black guy messing up, man, they'd be on his head. Man, that nigga ain't shit. Damn. But yeah, the Brayden family, they're gonna fuck up one way or another. What did you guys think Nikki? I think what's the mom's name? Nikki or Nicole? Y'all think she's disrespectful? Is she rude? Or is she, you know what I'm saying? She's just saying that's the family's room. What y'all think? Nah. If if Brayden gets with Kiki, Brayden gonna be legit. Brayden gonna be legit. They gonna, hey, everybody like, damn, man, Brayden got hurt. You know, Trace is gonna be blocking. Trace is a hater for real. Trace is gonna say something. Trace is gonna be like, hey man, you really mess with my brother. He was already talking shit where you're like, man, I'm checking in on my little brother, make sure he ain't fucking up and on his best behavior. I'm like, damn, come on, Trace. We passed that age. I can see if you doing that. You like 18 and I'm like 15 or something. But come on, man. I'm 18, 19 years old now, bro. You know I'm trying to get at Kiki. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm kicked out of school. Look, this nigga gets expelled from college, and where does he go? To Weston Holdings. Privilege. The family got bread. He was going to be well off, whether he went to jail or not. That's why he was able to go up there. And you heard Uncle Lucas say, you're Weston. You always got to try. Man, fuck it. Do whatever you want. You're Weston. We got money. We can fuck up and afford to get out of the fuck up. That's what I heard Uncle Lucas say. Uncle Lucas, like, man, we're fucking Weston, bro. You're Weston. Do what the fuck you want, bro. Yeah, buddy. We could drink, we could smoke, we could do whatever. DeMarcus, we spoke on Effie a little bit. Man, we always said that she was probably working with the boys. I always bring up she told on Tariq in high school. So it's like, man, you could never really trust Effie. And it's just showing now because, all right, now they officially showed us that Lauren is alive. Well, dead according to the law, but alive because I guess she's in witness protection. I don't know. All I know is they said Lauren was dead last season. This season, she popped back up. Effie's still alive. Effie had to turn Lauren over to the law. Blanca is the law because she told us that Lauren was dead also, but Blanca is checking out Mecca. Mecca was given a ring to Noma, who moved a lot of drugs, who knew he was a snitch, but he was trying to mess with Monet, who was a low-level drug dealer that was dealing with a guy that was locked up, who got 3 kids, who were dealing with this other kid that be moving drugs because his dad owned a nightclub with some white guy and they were moving drugs. And now that white guy's out in Chicago. But if you go back before all of this, they had a best friend by the name of McClain. Now he was born in the late 70s into the 80s. Now, he was growing up. He had a tough life, but he learned the game because he had a mom by the name of Raquel who had 2 brothers. Now, one of them, he was on that shit at one point in life, and the other one, he was just the baby boy. Now, they got into it with this guy named Unique, and I didn't mention that all of this started because you remember the little boy I was talking about that was born in the 80s, their best friend? Yeah, his daddy is a cop who was sleeping with his mom when she was a snitch. Well, they ain't seen no paperwork, but she was telling, and they slept together, and they had him, and then all of this started. You see what I'm saying? So everybody's connected to somebody that's telling. So no matter what character you talk about, it all goes back to Detective Howard fucking up. This all started because of Detective Howard. Tejada family, man. How is this going to work out? Everybody's out the house right now. Diana's at school, which is, I mean, I get it. It's a TV show. So we put the Tejadas in the rooms with the Westons. Let me tell you something. I'm pretty damn sure once this happened, the Westons were looking closely at whoever was going to be rooming with their daughter in the Weston room. You know what I mean? So there's no way a Tejada would have ended up in that room. But hear me out. Hear me out. She's in the Weston room, right? In the Weston hall. How did Diana get in that room? Who did Lorenzo talk to and pull some strings with? Who does he know? This nigga only been out of jail for 4 months, 3 months. Who the fuck does he know at Stansfield to get his daughter who everybody knows who the Tejadas are. Because even the little girl knew who the Tejadas was. How the fuck did Lorenzo pull some strings and get Diana into the Weston room? After all this shit has just happened. No, they ain't. Hey, temporary. Did you hear how Brayden's mom was talking to Tariq? Temporary my ass. She said, you were supposed to be out of here yesterday. I'm about to go call the police and get you the fuck up out of here. You think they're going to be playing around if they knew a Tejada was in there? That's why the girls said they ain't going to tell nobody. That's why they said they ain't going to, because they knew if the parents found out. But, man, the dean was tripping on Tariq. They needed to be, nigga, I would have seen a Tejada come across my desk. Diana Tejada. Boss, I seen this name on TV and I ain't the smartest. Now, I ain't never said I was the smartest in here, but I think these motherfuckers, young nigga move that dope, sir. Yeah, that family right there, they a little crazy. You might want to look into that before you put them in there with a Weston. I know one of the Westons just said that they were responsible for a course correct or whatever the fuck it was. We need to check this. This is how the name. Whoa. Now, we're not going to discriminate. She can still come to the school. We just not about to put her in the Weston's room. The Westons had a drug dealing son on campus. We not about to put another alleged drug dealing family into that room. Like, y'all can go in any other room. Y'all just can't go in that room. Or, hear me out. Let's say Effie didn't turn Lauren in, even though we believe you did. We ain't got to see nothing. We just believe you did. We believe you did. Now, I'm going to try to give you out with this story. Now, we wanted to take it to trial. I might be able to get you off with this. Effie took Lauren that night, knocked her out. She then proceeded to throw the car into the river, thinking it's like a movie, thinking the car is just going to fill up and it's just going to sink, not knowing how deep the water really is. She pushes the car in there. The water ain't that deep. The car only fills up to Lauren's chest. Effie runs off because she thinks the car is about to sink. The next day, Lauren gets out. She's walking down the street. Someone picks her up. Now she's with the police. They didn't faked her death. Effie done fucked up. We didn't accuse her as being a snitch this whole time. Effie was not telling a lie. That would be a fairy tale movie right there. That would be a fairy tale movie. But Effie, none of us could believe that story. Your ass told, your ass dropped Lauren off. And that's what I'm going with. And that's what I'm going with. You dropped off Lauren, man. That's all people really care about. Okay, we got Noma. We know Noma a badass. We know Blanca looking for Tariq. Effie, what did you do? Like, we kind of know everything else, but we want to know what you done did. Didn't Lorenzo talk to law enforcement? Well, prior to being released, he was on the phone, and when he was talking, that's what I'm saying. Who does he know? Maybe he's the CI. I'm just saying. I mean, if he... Nah, because if he was the CI, then... If he was a CI, then he could easily use Zeke's death. Like, hey, man, look. I killed Zeke. We need to put it on somebody else so I can get you some information. Like, if he is a CI, he can just, hey, I know who did the killing of that. And, like, give the gun to somebody. You know what I mean? But he talked to somebody. I don't know, man. Maybe Diana's GPA was high enough that she could come in there. It's like, man, we need her on the campus right now. Hell yeah, we need some IQ. We can't have Mo on the campus thinking he the smartest when he really like the least intelligent on campus. Mecca and Effie cousins. I mean, I don't know. I am curious to see how much information does Effie know, though. If she dropped Lauren off, how long has Effie been telling? Like, was she working back in high school too? Well, I mean, she was a minor then, so see, now I want to know, when did Effie? I mean, I already knew Effie was telling. She told in high school, right? That was all I needed. But when did she become this big level? Like, hey, I'm telling on everybody. You know what I'm saying? What did she do to make her start telling? That's what I'm thinking, man. Effie, she kind of makes you wonder, was she really, when she was saying she was enrolled in school, was she even really in school up there? She was just saying that, you know what I mean? Behave said she was born into it. She Blanca's niece. Man, wouldn't that be some shit? Because they did. Hey, that wouldn't be too far fetched because they had Sax. They had his niece. They had Sax's niece doing the same thing in school. So shit, you never know, man. I think they did a good job with this though, man. I definitely give this. I give it like an 8. It's straight, man. I mean, they tried to catch us up pretty quick because we had a 3-month, time jump. So to start us off, it was cool. It was a good build up. We got straight to the point. We know Noma a badass. We ain't gotta wonder if she really about that or not. She cut a motherfucking hand off. They kicked in the back door, like they came from the back elevator. They talking about electricity went out. These motherfuckers come in. They bring a girl in there. They pop her. They make these niggas pick up the bottle. Like, come on, bro. Security should be double time at the damn apartment. Well, at the condos. We just had a shooting inside of there. Like, come on, man. We need to beef up the security. Why don't we have cameras in the damn back hallways by now, man? We know niggas done came up those stairs before and shot somebody. Let's get some cameras up. Let's do something. Shit. Lock the doors from the outside. What are we doing here? Pretty Dog said, hey, y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop it. She said, Effie ain't snitching. So y'all need, I don't know. I don't even know right now. I don't even, give me an episode. Give me an episode. She said, y'all need to stop saying that. Y'all need to stop saying it, man. Who we got? Who we got? I got a couple more people we can talk about. What y'all thinking, man? Y'all liking Noma? Is Noma good for the show? Y'all feeling it? I mean, women was taking pictures of the penthouse. He probably was just getting Kane going in and out of it. Even though his ass is supposed to be at the office. That nigga overtime. No, not by me. I'm in the office on that paperwork. I'm going to work. I ain't on the streets. I ain't. You out in the streets, that gives people time to take pictures of you. They get people time to follow you, to do whatever they want. You see, Eric, you said you tripping off her chopping the hand off. Nah, that's normal. That's how I'm feeling normal. Let's get it, girl. Let's get it. Let's go get that ring back. It's $5.5 million right there. And she said her bae gave it to her. Well, he was gonna give it to her. I wonder how Mecca said that to her. You know what, baby? I'm gonna get you this blue diamond ring one day. I promise you that. He had it, but never got to give it to her. This motherfucker lost a hand over a ring that they bought fair and square. We bought that ring for 5.5 M just to lose a hand. Let me tell you something. That is gonna always be an interesting story when you go meet somebody. Hey, I didn't want to ask, but what happened to your hand? You know, you think of something like, oh, a saw cut it off. I got bit by a tiger at the zoo. I was swimming with sharks. You know what I'm saying? Had the chainsaw fell out my hand or something. That's what you probably thinking they about to tell you. Oh no, man, I had this ring. Check it out, check it out. I bought my wife this ring. Well, she wasn't my wife because now I can't propose to her. Well, I can, but I ain't got the ring. Okay, listen to the story. I went in there, I balling my ass off. You know what I'm saying? They started the ring off at 3. I took that motherfucker up to 5.5. You know what I mean? Because that's what I do. I'm not about to let anybody outbid me. You know what I mean? I'm big time. I'm doing it for Bay, man. Anything I do for Bay. I make enough money for me to survive. It's for me and Bay. It ain't just for me. It's for me and Bay. So I like, man, let me go get my Bay that ring, that 5.5 mil. So the old lady was like, she do 4.8. And you know, I'm like, man, I'm tired of all this small balling this shit. So I'm like, man, 4.8. I looked at the man, threw the flag up, 206. They already knew 5.5, bought it cash, got up out of there. Me and Bay, I'm going outside, right? She didn't know that I bought it for her. She thought it was another investment piece. You know, I got so many of them. We go out front, right? It's dark as a motherfucker. I don't know. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was tripping that night. It was darker than a motherfucker. And I decided to propose to her with a $5.5 million ring in the middle of nowhere. But check it out. It's going good too. She feeling me too. So I dropped down on one knee and I'm saying, babe. She looking at me. She like, yeah. And I'm like, babe. She like, yeah. And I'm like, babe. She like, yeah. I'm like, will you marry me? She's, oh, yes, I will. She put the hand out. Man, I tell you, it couldn't be no more than 5 seconds. Some black lady then pulled up. She kind of short too. Short hair, nice little haircut too. She came up. She had like an accent. I ain't know where she was from. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was scared as a motherfucker. But my bae, she was up in front of me, right? So they moved me out the way. So I like, all right, cool. Low key, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know who my bae been beefing with, but I'm assuming that maybe they work together because they moved me out the way and they about to go head to head. So it must be something that they did at work. So it ain't got nothing to do with me, but I ain't gonna let Bae lose. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let Bae lose the fight. So Noma walks over there. I think that's what they said her name was. She looks at Bae, and Bae didn't give up the ring. I looked at Bae. Bae looked at me. I looked at Noma. Noma never looked at me. Noma chopped her fucking hand off. That motherfucker was flopping around and shit. I was like, oh, I've never seen that before. Bae screaming her ass off. I'm like, damn, I don't even know what to say right now. And then all of a sudden, all I hear is kill him. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We gave up the ring. So they get to shooting. Pop, pop. Oh shit. Me and Bae, we fall down. She get hit first though. We both fall down the ground. I'm getting hit. Oh, oh. But now I'm over here. I'm trying to fake it. I'm like, hold on, hold on. She ended up getting up. I save her, rush her off, and that's the story about how she got her hand cut off. Like, damn, nigga, that was interesting. Yeah, man, it happened so quick. But they would have survived if they were with me. I really wouldn't mind moving Poppy around. he need to go. I don't even care for his character. I just think he's gonna be pushing Kane. That's gonna be his main focus this season. Pushing Kane to get out there and be the leader, take over everything. Because he is already tripping off of trying to do like when they said that they had Noma that's working with fucking that will work with Mecca and was dating Mecca. Like that's the whole thing crazy. They didn't ever mention that to Monet. Y'all see that? They never said once that, oh yeah, she was dating Mecca. Yeah, she looking for some ring. It's crazy, mom. But it's not no crazier than the shit you told us last season when you told us that Zeke was our brother and not our cousin. That's a whole nother story. Hey, Big Wolf. Hey, I know I wasn't gonna be on here before like an hour, man. We just hit that. I wasn't gonna be on here long, man. You know, we just excited to talk about the show. But tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna actually break down all the characters. You know, those are gonna be a good live. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Jacoby, thank you for that $1.99, brother. Reek poke bash up quick, just like his pops. Hey, come on, Tariq. Really? That early in the season? That early in the season, Tariq? Hey, it's all a part of the game. I want to know what they did with that body, though. You know what I mean? Because they said that they thought Bash went out of the country, took his whatever money he had left and left. You know what I mean? Somebody's eventually gonna be going in there to check on it or something. That mailbox gonna be full. They gonna be like, man, where the hell? But hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, I'm definitely feeling this season also. I got it at like an 8. Tomorrow night, you know, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna go in. We gotta get prepared. Noma, she seemed like she the legit thing. So we gotta get reacquainted with the rest of the cast. We gotta figure some shit out. We might need to make a bulletin board of who knows who tells, who don't tell, who knows what. Cause it's a lot of people mixing and mingling right now. Oh yeah, you're right, Kendall. Kane does chop up bodies. He learned from the samurai too. I mean, not the samurai, but the chef. But he knew what? What did he know? Jujitsu? I don't know what he knew, but that motherfucker was whooping ass. It's just sad he went out like that, man. Yeah, I cover the series Divine. We on here all the time, man. We do lives. I do recaps. Tomorrow night we're gonna actually break down each scene. Tonight we just talking about it overall, not really going in depth. But tomorrow we're gonna really deep dive. You know, we got to bring out the Google Maps. We got to see locations. We need to find a time and date. So if anybody double backs on the episode, let me know if you find a time or date on something so we can use that. You know, I like knowing when we are. You know what I mean? Because remember, we on a countdown right now. We on a 7 days our first check mark. Well, Bash is dead, so that don't matter no more. But we still got a 30-day countdown. So we got to see how long it is in between episodes. Yeah, I'm about to go check out BMF. Yeah, I'm gonna check BMF out right after this. But hey, man, thank y'all. Thank y'all. I definitely appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'm Monet. Support the channel. Cash App at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ. I appreciate everything. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow night. I might do a live during the day to talk a little bit about BMF, just because we wait until Sunday. But I'm gonna check out the finale and see how it is. All right, y'all, man. Hit that like button, man. I'm gonna get on out of here.